Good afternoon. I'm Misbehaving, and the name of this channel is Misbehaving is Fun, where I talk about real people, real problems, and real drama. And even celebrities are real people too. But hey, good afternoon, Can's Big Sis. I've had a couple of commenters hit me up in the comments. Most of them claiming they're not Melometers. Another person claiming that they listen to R. Kelly music. They don't like what R. Kelly did, but they love his music, which is interesting to me. So basically, you support a perpetrator. But yes, the question that I have for everyone is this: since nobody likes Martell, they don't like Arrione, and everybody is into loving and uplifting Melody Shari Rodgers and building her up, which is their right, nothing wrong with that. But I want to know, why are they wasting their breath talking about Martell, Holt, and Arrione when instead they should be reviewing Charnita's world? See, Melody Shari Rodgers, as so many Melometers love to say, is a multimillionaire, and in fact, she was a multimillionaire before she started appearing on Love Marriage Huntsville. Since her divorce from Martell Holt, and they've been separated for at least 3 years, Melody has gone on to create her her production company called Tilted Crowns. And I believe there was another there was another network, kind of like an app, sort of like Zeus, that Melody's Tilted Crown production, they were behind the show. And God, I hate that I cannot remember the name of it, but it was something very positive and uplifting. Yes, Can's Big Sis, they definitely will bend the rules whenever it comes to her. But Melody also, not only does she own her own production company, she's also the co-owner of Nubian TV. And she had a show that she created, because if I'm not mistaken, not only is Melody the create co-owner of Nubian TV, but she's in charge of the programming, I guess, for new shows or whatever over there. And Charnita's World, which was highly promoted here on YouTube and on social media. And the first episode aired Friday, February 23rd. My apologies. I'm looking for something to clean my eyeglasses so I can clean the lenses. But I just want everyone to know that's listening, none of my stuff is rehearsed. I don't write it down and repeat it over and over so I can sound, very professional. I just talk from the top of my head. I put down what I want to talk about, and then I just talk. And oftentimes I get distracted, but I remember to bring it back. But I want to know why there are not any millimeters reviewing the first episode. Because it's mighty funny if you all think about it. The big thing running online was, first it was Nubian TV. Nubian TV with Charnita's World. Miss Charnita was interviewed by several Melometer content creators to share a little bit of her story and what the show is about. We saw the premiere, like the little trailer of Charnita's World. You can see that. You can even see the premiere on God, I think Nubian TV also has a YouTube page, and they have that clip on there as well. That's the only thing you can see. But the first episode aired on Friday, February 23rd, and prior to that, I'll give them credit. Boy, those Melometers, I tell you, they stand 10 toes down. Even the ones that claim they're not Melometers, but the way they fight and argue, baby, it seems to me that you're in denial. You don't realize that you're a Melometer because you protest too much. But anyway, they were champion everyone. Sign up for Nubian TV, stream the show from as many devices as you can. You had some people claiming that they were streaming it from work. You had some people saying, I have 4 laptops. You had one person, it was kind of like crowdfunding. Really good. Hold on, let me see. Vic says, I believe it was Inspired TV, the other network you were talking about. Thank you. I think that's what it is. I know the creator of the network is also from Detroit. Isn't that something? That creator is from Detroit as well. And isn't Carlos King from Detroit? But anyway, I've been listening to a content creator for so long in the beef sector that comes up with these scenarios, as some would like to say conspiracy theories, but I'm starting to see, little peaks and valleys here and there. But anyway, I digress. So anyway, everybody was motivating everyone. Let's sign up and we're going to stream the show. We're going to have a watch party. Some of the Melometer creators, they were going to go to their Patreon. And you subscribers should always be leery of that. But it's your right. You do what you want because you're grown. But then when you hear people, at least I can respect De Silva, because De Silva came on out and said it's about money. She said if you click on somebody's video, if you're commenting in the comment section, you're giving them a view, it's about money. And she said if it's not about money, what are you on YouTube for? Well, I'm actually on YouTube just to have fun, to decompress, and just to watch a variety of things. I watch everything from building houses, survivalists. Let's see. I watch IAG Farms, B Loves. I'll go over there. Dual EX, a young gentleman that he'll take little vans and convert them into like little mobile homes. I watch a variety of things. I even like oh my god, country style with those 3 brothers that are in South Carolina, Finn, and oh my god. Anyway, I'm digressing, y'all, because it's a variety of things to watch here on YouTube. But anyway, so the day of that Charnita's World was to premiere, then all of a sudden, yes, thank you, Ken's big sis. So you part of Country Style family. Oh my God. So the night that Charnita's World was to premiere, nothing happened. Then all of a sudden, you had it that they started running the narrative that the Melometers shut down the internet. It was so many people, so many supporters, so many Melometers tuning in to watch Charnita's World that they shut down the internet. My thing is this, baby. If Melody has on Instagram, because according to the Melody S. Holt Instagram page, she has over 600,000 followers on Instagram. So several days prior to the show premiering, you already were hearing Melometers online encouraging supporters and subscribers and so forth to stream the show from several devices. So you mean to tell me nobody thought over at Nubian TV that the bandwidth would have to be, they needed to ensure that the bandwidth was large enough to accommodate so many people tuning in to watch the first episode. Secondly, with the app, you had to put in your personal information and so forth so they could get anyway, I digress. The point of me saying all that is to say all this. We never got a review of the show. All we saw is the trailer. Here we are, into a new week. Then you have this new scandal come out that's dropped from original Straight No Chaser. Melometers are making videos after videos. Melometer adjacent content creators are making videos after videos on Martell and Arrione, but nobody is speaking about Charnita's world. Hold on, let me come down here. My apologies, Miss Edna. Edna Crowder, I'm a new subscriber and I love your content. I'm so glad that you keep it real. I caught the BSCC from the jump. That's why I unsubscribed. Okay, okay. Thank you. Welcome, Miss Edna. Let's see what you got to say, Cans. It's amazing how folks who don't know each other watch similar content. Because I know, isn't that amazing? With so, um, there are so many channels we haven't even began to discover. Like I watch Diana in Korea, Maze Lee. Oh God, I can't remember the one couple. They're an interracial couple. The wife is from Jamaica. The husband is Korean. His family is from the Bay, but I think it's Coco and Mel or Mel and I know it's the Mel and Sunshine. I can't remember, but they have two little boys now. They have two little boys now. But there are so many things. So sometimes when I'm listening to whenever I needed to get away from a content creator that may be speaking about something too heavy or negative, I just tune out and go somewhere else. I'm subscribed to a lot of people, and a lot of times the content creators, they may say something I don't agree with or I may find offensive. Like I really like Rodney the Voice. I really like him. Rodney is just so cute to me. He has a beautiful smile, an infectious smile. Yes, Can's big sis, a welcome break from the negative. Yes. And Rodney, I mean, he's just so cute and has this infectious laugh. But he had said something long ago, and it was along the line of Sweet Tea, Miss Letitia Lunsford, you know, her inability to have children in a way. And that was several months ago when I made a video to him because I was hurt by him, because with Rodney, he's such a strong ally for women's needs and so forth. So to hear some of the things that he said, you know, I was offended by it. But with that, I never unsubscribed from him. I never encouraged anybody to unsubscribe because people have a right to their own opinion and to say what they want to say. And normally what I do is when that happens, I just take a break from the content creator. And then eventually I come back because at the end of the day, Rodney is a member of Team Twirl. And y'all know it ain't that many of us Team Twirl members. So, you know, I got to come on back and support my fellow Team Twirl member. We can respectfully disagree. But I want to know, why are these content creators not talking about Charnita's world? Because if memory serves me correct, since they didn't see the first episode, then you had some content creators saying they saw the first episode, but nobody gave a review. I was looking forward to a review, something like what they do with Love and Marriage Huntsville. You know, what happened, who are the characters, what happened in scene number 1, scene number 2, scene number 3. But nothing ever happened. Yes, Miss Edna, Kia Simone, or is it Kaya Simone? Yes, I like them too. She is also very what's the word I want to animated. I like her as well. And sometimes Kia will say something that I don't agree with either. And I'm like, I don't like that. But she's so cute when she's talking in her voice. I mean, some things some of the content creators say, you know, you can get away. You know, they can get away with it sometimes because even sometimes a person's or their body language really doesn't match it what they're saying out their mouth. And if you've known that for majority of the time they've said positive things instead of negative, it's easier to just take a break from them and come on back. Now, if they say something completely out of line, then you go ahead and unsubscribe. But it I don't suggest anybody unsubscribing from any content creators page, because that's your right. And I would never do that. I mean, hey, it is what it is. But I want to know, when are you Melometers going to do some reviews on Charnita's world? Where are they at? In the words of Nene, where is your scooter? I need to know, where are these reviews at? Ain't nobody said nothing, ain't done nothing. Then I heard a content creator say that Nubian TV came back up and they were able to watch the episode. Okay, well, where is the review? Where is the review? Because I'm not subscribing to anybody's membership, and I'm not subscribing to no Patreon. And I'm not about to do that. Now, y'all gonna have to choose what you want. Do you want a Cash App, or do you want a membership? Because if you want a $5 membership, that's all you gonna get. Don't ask for no Cash App. Because y'all ain't gonna get all the money anyway. YouTube gonna get part of your money. The super chat, YouTube gets part of your money. And it ain't a little part, it's a big part. So where the money is being made is with the cash apps, That's why you'll hear people, baby, I was up over in this one gentleman's, and I'm going to put a name on it. Baby, I was over at Chef Don, and baby, he stopped the whole daggone show, and he told folks he needed them to hit the like, and he need them to hit the cash app. But baby, I guess there's a saying, closed mouth don't get fed. So if you don't open your mouth and ask for it, the folks show ain't gonna give it to you. But my thing is, if you have a membership, if you have a Cash App, if people want to give it to you, they will freely give it to you. And you ain't gotta ask them for it. Shit, don't go around begging nobody. You're already monetized. You're gonna get your little cropper check from YouTube on the 21st or the 22nd. Now, and y'all quit holding subscribers and visitors to your channel hostage by holding off on that good content. Talking about you ain't gonna say nothing else until you get some more likes. I don't know. Something funny about that. I said a while back, I believe they're pulling a social experiment on us on YouTube. It's like wealthy people sitting back laughing at everybody. And matter of fact, I think I even stopped putting in my little comment. I was thinking the other day I had stopped putting share the videos. And I said, no, I'm not telling nobody to share my video anymore. Hell, now I think now I've gotten to the point, I think I've put subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Hell, I might stop saying like. Because everybody's saying like, and it seemed like it ain't helping anyway. I don't know. It might be a contest to see who's the dummy and who's going to press like. I don't know. But let me come on down here. Let's see, because I got my Miss Edna with me. They only report on mess. They rather down the Scotts and the other cast members. They were messing with my spirit. Yeah, it happens. It happens like that, Miss Edna. And then you'll have, I think, because so many people do that, it's not that people dislike Melody. I think it's the people around her that or adjacent to her that support her. Because of their action, it falls back on Melody. So it tends to pull people away from her and want them to support the other cast members, because I don't know of anyone that has doxed Melody or her mother or her brother. I haven't seen that, but I have seen many content creators up here that have doxed the Scotts, Letitia, Marcel Scott, Maurice, Kimmy Scott, and Stormy Steele. They like Courtney Beasley, Stormy Steele's husband. They don't mess with him because they tend to think, he checks Marceau on the low every once in a while. And really, Courtney ain't in the BS. Courtney be in his own little zone. And I don't want to put no speculations on the young man, but I just know from the young men I know, they have that little aura about them, because I am from California. They got that hydro aura on them, and that's kind of how they respond. They kind of chill out, and them eyes hang low like a low rider. But baby, I ain't saying that's what Mr. Beasley does. I'm just saying I know some fellas with those characteristics. What's up, Sydney? How are you? Her fans stopped Charnita World for doing a panel with Doc. What? Get your tail out of here. I didn't know that. Oh my goodness, that was ignorant. You know what? I don't understand why people are feigning ignorance and trying to get all upset in an uproar about Dr. Heavenly, Dentist Heavenly. Heavenly has been the same. And you know what? I won't disrespect her like that because she went to school and she earned that shangle. Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly has always been reckless at the mouth. It's just that people chose to ignore her recklessness because they liked Dr. Heavenly more than the person that they disliked. So they were okay with it. But now they want to get in an uproar and upset now because, if it wasn't for Dr. Heavenly's page, we wouldn't have seen the video of Melody herself admitting that Martell never hit her. She was the one doing the hitting. So they're upset with that. Then Heavenly's been picking on Sweet Tea, made some comments just like I was upset with Rodney. I was definitely upset with Heavenly. And then when people were saying, well, Carlos was there too, I had to go back and look at the video and I was like, oh, wow, I'm definitely disappointed in that. That's not cool. I don't know why any man, whether gay or straight, any man would make a comment when it pertains to women's body and their organs and the functioning, their fertility issues, their shapes, their look, whatever. No man should do that. So I hope he had apologized for that. So let me go to the next person. But yeah, that's unfortunate that the Melometer stopped Charnita from doing an interview with Dr. Heavenly because Dr. Heavenly has a larger fan base as well. There are people that support her. So that could have gotten even more people to become aware of Nubian TV and to subscribe. And although Charnita's World, they're not running any advertisements right now, but I think they should be doing advertisement currently. Even on Melody's Instagram page and even on the Melometer content creators, because I definitely know that Melody's manager Don Michelle, she also works with When Tay Talk, so maybe they could have a video on their page about Nubian TV, what it is that is co-owned by Melody, trying to get more people to sign up for the app and so forth. So I mean, they could do more with promoting her stuff instead of the negativity, or have a balance. Let's see, Miss Edna, what you have to say, Miss Edna. I'm going to be honest. I did not like Mel from the jump, but I did not get on the internet to bash her. You didn't like her from the beginning, Miss Edna? I liked Melody from the beginning. I liked her. I don't dislike her now, but I mean, I'm just gonna call it out as something there's conflicting images and statements and things being put out there, but I don't dislike her now. I mean, hey, she has definitely glowed up. She's bossed up. I mean, she's looking nice, doing well. I mean, that's what you would hope for any woman that leaves her husband, especially if she has children that are dependent on her. So it seems like she has a good support team around her. We're not there with her, but you are entitled to your feelings, Miss Edna. You definitely are. Miss Gwendolyn Crosby. Let me see. You're unbiased. Oh, you love it. Thank you. But some of them Melometers don't think it's unbiased. Some of them think either I know Miss Wanda. Some people have said I know Miss Wanda or I'm related to Miss Wanda. Somebody said that I'm related to Arrione Curry. I favor her. Somebody said I could be related to Martell. And I promise y'all I'm not related to anyone, but I would love to meet Miss Marlene. I want to see it because Miss Marlene reminds me kind of a family member, and I would love to meet her in person. I don't drink, but baby, Miss Marlene, too cool for school, baby. You just give her her little drink, whether it's her wine, and I don't know if it's true or not. I just imagine that Miss Marlene is a brown liquor sipper, and just give her her glass of ice with her little brown liquor, baby, and she gonna sit there and cross them legs up on that porch and rock back and forth and gossip about whatever went on the night before. That in my mind, that's how I picture Miss Marlene. And Miss Van is always so sweet and classy, and I've always liked her. And you know it's those sweet, quiet women like Miss Van that you gotta watch out for, cause they could be sweet and love on you and pray for you and whatever else. Baby, you rub them the wrong way, bad. Miss Van have been in monkey stomp somebody. Baby, do y'all remember that season, that episode? When Miss Van and Miss Wan got into that argument, and Miss Van was trying to maintain her composure, and Miss Van gonna say, I don't do ghetto. Baby, Miss Van don't do ghetto, but baby, that fire was rising in her, and she was about to let the ghetto free. So don't you be fooled, baby. Don't be fooled. Let's see who else is out here. Ken's big sis. Oh, what you say, Ken? I'm not a fan of Mel, but I'm proud of her. Yes, and she's young too. And she's young. Young with 4 kids. Oh my God. He didn't even get to. And sometimes when I see these pictures out here, I'm like, Mel, please don't dress like that on Instagram. You know, but then another side of me, I wish she wouldn't dress like that, but then I can understand a little bit because she was young, she was in college, and when she got out of college, she had kids and she was married, so she really didn't get to live her life. She didn't get to do things for Melody. So I can understand that, but yes, I am proud of her. Believe it or not. Ken's big sis, let me see what you got to say. Okay, uh-oh. And that and her being at the Black Business Expo. Uh-oh. Maybe I missed something up here. Let me see. Oh, okay. Ken, just put up in there. You were proud that she attended the Black Business Expo? Oh no. Let me go to the next person. Miss Lily. Many content creators have already done this from last week. They've done what, Lily? Because all they did last week is that they interviewed Charnita's World, and all they did is show the trailer. They did not give any reviews of the show after it premiered, because the full episode premiered February 23rd. But remember, there were only some people that reported they were able to see it, but then the internet was shut down because they weren't able to view the show. But then afterwards, supposedly, they were able to view the show, but not one content creator has spoken on the episode. What were their thoughts? So that's where I'm getting at. Let me try to come back up to catch up to highlight everybody, because I want you to be heard, even if it's something I don't like. I want you to be seen and heard. Hold on. Can I feed my spirit with everything? Okay, hold on. Yes, I watch Rodney. They rather down the skies and other cast members. Okay. I agree. Can I feed my spirit with everything? That's right. Her fans stopped Charnita. Okay. Already went there. That heard. Let's see. Lisa. Or is it Lisa? Lisa girl. Oh, okay. So Lisa girl 1100. Charnita was on heavily live with other guests. Oh, okay. Okay, Lisa. So okay then. So Miss Charnita says she ain't finna let nobody stop her money, baby. Whatever beef they got beefing and brewing, that's between them. All right then. Miss Lisa, girl, was it on Heavenly's channel? Cause if so, and if you remember, I'll have to go over to Heavenly's channel and look through her videos and see. Miss Lily, many content creators done promotion on Charnita's World for the last 2 weeks. If you're interested, take a look. Lily, I was already in their channel last week, and they did not. The show did not air until Friday, and they weren't able to see it. They interviewed Charnita's World on their channel, and all they keep showing is that little 3 to 4 minute trailer, not the full episode. I want to see a review on the episode. That's what I'm talking about, Lily. I be cloud watching. I be creeping and ear hustling. So therefore, that's why I can tell you they have not done a review on Charnita's World. Okay, Miss Edna, let's see what you got to say. No, it was her spirit. Yes, she blow up. I'm not talking about that. It was her attitude. That's all. I just seen right through her. Yes. Yes. I didn't see her attitude in the beginning, but I did see it as the years went by. Miss Pamela Johnson. Hey, love and chat. Hey, Miss Pamela Johnson. How you doing, Miss Johnson? Let's see. Who else we got up here? Can's big sis. What you got to say, sis? You were talking about Dr. Heavenly at the time. I was saying some content creators don't like Heavenly all of a sudden because she was at the BBE. Oh, the Black Business. What is it? The Black Business Expo. Oh, okay. Oh, is that why they don't? Oh, you know what? That's unfortunate. And see, you Melometers, see, how come y'all don't say nothing about that? Like you supporters, even you supporters that claim that you're not Melometers, why do you not? I never see you guys in the comment section telling them they're wrong and whatever else. Why is that okay to continually tear down anything that the Scots are doing? Why is that okay? I never see you guys say anything about that. So I don't know. Maybe somebody can educate me on that. So let's see, Miss Dana Williams. You are negative, just in a different way. You downing the show at the start. Don't sound unbiased. So goodbye. Well, goodbye, Dana Williams, and God bless. May you have a peaceful day. And stay blessed. That's all I'll say to you. But I know you're not going nowhere, baby. You're going to hang up in them clouds, because I may say something that you want to refute or rebut. Hit the like or hit the dislike button. And you say you ain't going to subscribe, but subscribe if you want to, okay? All right. I like somebody that like to banter. She said you're negative, but just in a different way. Because I don't curse, call folks out of their name. And I haven't talked bad about Charnita's show. I'm just asking why nobody's talking about her show. Why are they not promoting it? Why are they not reviewing the episode like they review Love Marriage Huntsville? Why have they not done that? Why have they not given us, the people that have not signed up to Nubian TV, why they have not given us a reason to want to come over there to watch the show? Now, how do you expect me to buy into a product that you yourself don't even believe in? And if you're here on YouTube, Dana Williams, you can fire up you a camera and video if you've watched Charnita's World, and you can do your own little review of Charnita's World and tell us how was it? Because I need you to tell me. So let's see. Miss Lily, let's see what you got to say, Miss Lily. I heard two separate content review the show following the episode. Also, if you're interested, Mel is fundraising for St. Jude's Foundation today to support the cause. Um, I'll tell you what, do even better. Raise money for the Down syndrome community, because there's always fundraiser for St. Jude's. There's always fundraisers for people with cerebral palsy, but there's never anyone donating or collecting any money for children and adults diagnosed with Down syndrome. And then why wait until today to mention anything about St. Jude's? Okay. Matter of fact, you would be better served to find a local Ronald McDonald's house and donate money there, because I know for a fact there are multiple Ronald McDonald's house that parents can come to, whether they're married, divorced, or whatever. If you have a child that's in hospital having surgery, they will provide you with a room. It's a home cooked meal. You can take a shower, and most of the Ronald McDonald houses are very close in proximity to the hospital wherever your child is having their surgery or wherever they're receiving treatment. So instead of donating to St. Jude's, donate to the Ronald McDonald House, or find any organization that supports children and adults diagnosed with Down syndrome. Donate to that. Oh, and be so kind, Miss Lily. Put in the comments the two content creators that did review Charnita's World following the episode, and I'll definitely go check it out. All right. All right. Pamela Jess Johnson, blessed. All right. I heard that. Blessed. Y'all heard Pamela Johnson. Let's see what you got to say. Rad Profective. No, it's not about the expo. It was Heavenly acting like she couldn't speak on Martell doing the RP and his character when she went off on him before on Carlos late night show. Oh, so Rob, did somebody ask Heavenly that at the Black Expo? She asked a question? Somebody asked her a question like that when they're supposed to be talking about black businesses? I'm kind of confused. Just put it in a comment. I'll highlight it. Miss Edna said, you know why. And then Kansvik says, why should Heavenly speak on Martell? She has nothing to do with Martell. That's true. Let's see. What you say, Rob? At Kansvik says she was the one who spoke up about Martell on Carlos' podcast. But Rob, that's at the podcast. That wasn't at the Black Expo, was it? But Rob, do you not see how you guys let me not generalize. Some of you purposely seek out to damage people's reputation or image if they choose to be cordial with Martell Holt. That's like being in high school or being in a group. If somebody doesn't like you, if my sister doesn't like you, well, I won't even say my sister. If my coworker doesn't like you, I can't like you. That's stupid. We're adults. We're all independent thinkers, and we can make our own decision. But that is what you guys are doing. Some of you supporters of Melody Shari Rodgers, what you're purposely doing is anybody that has something to say positive about Martell, or if they're cordial, they don't even have to say anything positive to him, just be cordial, and you guys purposely go out to damage their image and to harm any business ventures that they're affiliated. Now see, you about to take me somewhere, Rob, where I wasn't trying to go there, but you about to make me point it out. So let me go on down the line before I have to point it out, because you're starting to sound like Melody, because Melody does stuff like this. She'll drop the subliminals, and then she'll low key where it seems almost as if you guys are threatening gently, softly threatening people um, uh, with ways of making money if they continue to associate themselves with Martell. Like Melody will drop little statements out there like, I don't see why anybody would want to be friends with Martell or do business with Martell with him being such a horrible person. Why would anybody want to do that? It shouldn't matter who's dealing with Martell. See, a person that's unbothered, blowed up, and blessed, you are unconcerned with what somebody else is doing. Melody has washed her hands of that man. She's moved on, so she don't need to speak on him. So let's see. Carlos has asked Heavenly to do the expo. Okay, he asked her to do the expo. He didn't ask her to come to the expo to speak on Martell. Okay, I'll look. Well, Heavenly had Martell and Melody on her YouTube podcast, and it's best that Heavenly don't say nothing, because she damned if she do, she damned if she don't. If these people aren't getting up there to cuss Martell out and say fire them or hang them at the stake, y'all ain't gonna be satisfied. Let me come on over here to Logical Speaks. Good afternoon, Miss Logical. Could it be that Nubian TV and Melody are requesting the Melometers to hold back on reviewing to avoid negative behavior? Some content creators are out of control. Well, the only people that would be exhibiting negative behavior so far that I've seen are the Melometers. I haven't seen anybody out here that claims that they are I think Tisha Scott has her group called the T Squad. I haven't seen any T Squad or any content creators out here that have went and doxed and did a deep background check to see if there's have been any lawsuits or any nefarious things going on in Melody, her mother, or her brother's background. I haven't seen anybody do that. I haven't seen anybody do videos days on end, around the clock. I haven't seen that. So if somebody were to give a negative review, it could be a Melometer, but I mean, they support her. You want to give an honest review, but I still don't understand why they haven't reviewed it. And so far, I haven't seen the name of the two content creators that have done a review. And I'm not signing up to that app, and I'm going to tell you why. Because they ain't about to get my personal information so y'all can dox me. I know there's a way for people to get doxxed. There are people up here on YouTube that have these nice government jobs, that work in law enforcement like I do. Some people work for the Department of Motor Vehicle. Some people work for the Department of Social Services. They work in all sorts of factors, and they're able to get your information, and they will dox you. And I don't give permission for anyone to dox me, because if I get doxed, I know it's done for malicious intent. So let's see what Miss Edna has to say. Miss Edna, you said Heavenly said she not going to speak on it because she knew nothing about it. That's why. Oh, and you know what, Miss Edna, and when Heavenly said that, I think I was watching. I think that was towards the beginning of the live, right? I think. And then I ended up turning it because I didn't want to hear anymore. Was this the same one where Heavenly acted as if she was going to apologize to Dr. G for calling him the Pedialyte word? If somebody can correct me if you want to, because I know that one where she called herself apologizing, that was the one this past Monday that aired. I had to leave because then she's talking about, I'm taking it back. I'm going to say this, but then I'm going to take it back. And then she made the comment, if you start telling lies on me, I'm going to tell the truth about your husband. So I put in the comment like, so are you implying that Dr. Gregory is a Pedialyte? Is that what you're saying? Like, come on, y'all need to be honest. Married to Medicine has been on air for 10 years, and Dr. Heavenly has always been this way. She's always been reckless at the mouth, always. But it's just that now there's someone that does have a supportive fan base that's willing to hold her feet to the fire. So let's see. I think I see a name that's very. I'm almost down there. I think I see a name that's familiar to me. Rob said, no, Heavenly never liked Martell. Did y'all not see when she was with Martell on Carlos' late night show? Oh, no, Rob, I didn't see that. I didn't get a chance to see when her and Martell was on the late night show. I didn't see that. Oh, wow. I didn't know that she disliked them, but I don't know what changed. I don't know. Oh, Kevin, welcome back, Kevin. I know I saw a familiar name. Misbehaving, don't nobody care. Please stop making an issue out of nothing and nobody. Well, I mean, if you're perceiving it as an issue, then that's because that's what you do, sir. And who is this? This is Renee. Where's the lie? Tell him, Renee. Pamela Johnson. At this point, Martell is not important at all. You got that right. You got that right, Pamela Johnson. He is not important at all, and that's why I fired up this video. Why are y'all talking about him? Why are these videos being made about Martell and Arrione if both of these people are a non-mother freaking factor? Why? Why do you all go over there and watch it? Because as long as you guys click and view on it and watch it, the content creators will continue to talk about it. So they must be important. That's why I fired up this live. You all should be celebrating and uplifting Charnita's world. This is the first show that Melody has created on her own network, Nubian TV. That's what y'all should be talking about. I tell you, every time I think up about the game, a Melometer comes send me a message and it brings me right back. Hold on just a second. So let's see. Can's Big Sis. I need some water. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know which one of you Melometers trying to put a hex on me, but I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Feel like a goddamn nail that went down my throat. Wait a minute. I need to quit fooling around. Okay, Can's Big Sis, let's get to you. I just feel like some are acting as judge and jury. There's no redemption for anyone except for Mel. If she's the only person who's supposed to make it out, she has a network in her piece. You better say that again. That's what I say too. The only way we can move on with the story is us to move on to new topics, and we can't. Because stuck on that hamster wheel. They want to make Melody the forever victim and Martell the forever villain. And it was something I should have said a long time ago. I've often said that when Arrione got with Martell, she was a young girl. She saw an older man that was nice looking, nice dressed, and he spent money on her. That was no justification. Because at that age, I knew right from wrong. I knew not to sleep with a married man. I even knew not to date another woman's man. I knew right from wrong. I knew that. But no, I'm not going to say but. I want to know, I'm curious to know, whose idea was it for Arrione to come online when this scandal first broke? Because when Love and Marriage Huntsville first aired, her name wasn't mentioned. No one had a photo of her. And then all of a sudden, there was a photo online of her, and then Arrione came on live, on an Instagram live, rather. So I'm wondering, why did that happen? Why did that occur? Who released that information? Because by doing that, releasing her photo or coming on live, it made it easier for people to identify her and to dox her and to harass her. Um, let's see, Gwen Davis. Miss Gwen, hi. I like you speak your truth. Thank you, Miss Gwen Davis. If hopefully I'll make you upset by the time this live is over. But if I do apologize. But everybody, that's what's great about being in America. We have freedom of speech as long as it doesn't endanger anyone's lives, and we have a right to our opinion. And as adult, we should be able to respectfully disagree with one another. And sometimes I sit and I think that um whenever there's something that a heavy melanated, because my daughter told me, Mom, stop saying black. We are not black. We are humans. We are Americans. And I'm just like, baby, black is beautiful. Black makes everything look good. Black make you look slim. Black makes all colors stand out. If you want to enhance everything, you have to outline it and add black to it. So that's why I say black. And then she started laughing at me. And um I always think about if about things that black people have created, if they're the first to ever do it. You know, it for one person to be successful, it would make us so proud, and build so much pride to see that, okay, this person did that. This person looks like me. But there's somebody always in the background that's willing to destroy that, because if they see you successful with it, then that's going to create others that follow you to uh duplicate or replicate what you've accomplished. I remember being a young girl. I remember BET when it was what was Mr. Bob Johnson, I think that was his name. No, last name was Johnson. It was owned by black people at that time. We had Essence magazine, we had Jet magazine, we had Ebony magazine. I remember, oh God, please, I'm outdating myself, but I cannot remember the name of the newspaper in Chicago. It was a black owned newspaper. Slowly but surely, any and everything that is owned by black people began to be bought. And therefore, we no longer had control of our image or what information is disseminated. So, some of you may feel like I am not proud of Melody for being a co-owner of Nubian TV. I am, because that's a woman. Not only is it's a woman, it's a mother with 4 children. So there's pride in that. There's pride. Now, yes, I don't like some of the decisions Melody made while she was in her marriage, where I feel like she should have left sooner. Melody had to live her life for Melody, just like Haven is living her life for Haven. But anyway, I digress. Let's see who else has something to say, because you know what? I think I got distracted. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody was answering my questions. Leave him up. If he's not important, leave him alone. I know that's right, Miss Etta. Okay, Kevin, as much as I agree with you saying. Okay, hold on, Kevin. I think you are really whatever. Are there any T Squad? Oh yeah, are there any T Squads in the chat? I don't know. Don't nobody identify themselves as T Squad, and truth be told, they might be afraid to say they're T Squad members, because hell, the Melometers right run up on them or call their job. I don't know. Rob, you said you're confused. No one is saying anything about Martell doing the expo. No, well, there's no confusion. That's why you always read, as a person, I restate the question, or, ask again for clarity. So that's all that is. Can's big sis, let's see. She can't find peace with folks constantly speaking about it. And she can't. And she can't. Shit, at some point, excuse my language, I used to tell people, tune out what people are telling you, because people will tell you anything if they know you will react. Tune them out. But anyway, Pamela Johnson, are you telling me peace? All right, you have a nice day, Pamela. So, Rob, y'all are really unaware of what all is being said online. That's why y'all don't know what's going on and have the opposite viewpoints. Rob, it sounds to me like you need to take a break from being online. Y'all need to stop reading everything online. Anybody can create a fake account and put stuff out there. They have these AI voice recordings, even they can do pictures and photos. That's why you guys shouldn't be playing around with those filters. But you can't believe everything that you read and see online. Stay offline trying to find out any and every little thing. You're getting caught up. Honey, you're getting caught up. Cookie Hudson, word on the curb is Mar just choked his what out at. Let's talk about that. Well, Cookie, baby, I don't know nothing about that. And I don't have no proof to that. And I'm pretty sure it would be on the news, wouldn't it? I mean, what's the name of that little Crime Stoppers? Hell, Huntsville got Crime Stoppers. It seemed like they was able to take a photo of Destiny getting arrested, Kiki stealing allegedly from Home Depot, and countless others on Crime Stoppers. You mean to tell me ain't nobody had that on video? About somebody getting choked out at the gym? Ain't nobody have that? Come on now. Remember, they had it on national news and all over on social media when that poor council member, what's that young good looking man named? Devin Keefe or whatever his name was, where they accused him of stealing out of Walmart. And I'm like, stealing out of Walmart? Now that had to be a setup. They said that man had stole over 20 times from the same Walmart, and then y'all just gonna let him come back up in there and steal? No, that sound like a setup to me. Baby, that sound like a setup to me. But yeah, I'm not talking about anything about nobody being choked. Although, Cookie, you want me to talk about that? I have no information on that, and I have no proof. And that would be reckless of me to talk about anything like that. Now, I'm pretty sure there's other content creators over here in the Love Marriage Huntsville sector that would love to put that out, and they probably already spoken about that. So if you want to hear about it, go on over there. Renee said, I just heard them fighting at the gym. Did you hear them fighting at the gym? Well, you should have got it on video, because I don't believe nothing nobody tell me, baby. I have to see it, and even then I have to be up close, because honey, let's see, Kevin. As much as I agree with your stance, I also think you're not informed with all that has happened, and you are speaking without facts just as much as you speak to disengage, allow others to support. No, y'all, I never told anybody they couldn't support Melody. You go ahead and support her. And I'm not up in town pulling up arrest records, court records, tax records, lawsuits. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not running people through the Department of Social Services to see if they're receiving any government assistance, if they're on Section 8. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not the person to get up online or anything, and even if I weren't online, to call a government agency and say, hey, this lady is receiving cash apps online, and I know she lives in subsidized housing, or her baby's father appears on Love and Marriage Huntsville, although she didn't put his name on the birth certificate, allegedly. No, honey, I don't do stuff like that. I don't know. You haven't read or watched my other videos. I talk about what's on the show, or what they put online, or social media, rather, online. So if they put it out there, and when I say they, I'm talking about Martell, Arrione, Melody, Marceau, Tisha, Stormy. If they put it online and put it out there, I'm going to talk about it. But if none of the cast members are discussing it, then I'm not going to talk about it. So Renee, I hope that also answers that question for you as well, ma'am. Miss Edna, no, this was on her live about 2 weeks ago. I think she even said that they were coming at her about that, and that's why she's doing the expo. Oh, wow. So because they were attacking her, Dr. Heavenly decided to do the expo. Okay. If he's not important, leave him alone, period. That's right. Tell him. Let's see what Miss Cookie has to say. Many of us have not seen Charnita World yet. Miss Cookie, are you a Melometer? I mean, well, somebody, I think it was Miss Lily said, Miss Lily said that there were two content creators that did see the episode and they did a review. So I'm hoping to find the name of those content creators in the comment section, so I can go over there and watch it. Because, honey, y'all got to be careful when y'all clicking on these links to buy products from people. Sometimes the website isn't secure, and people can get a hold of your personal information. It makes it easier for them to dox you. So, yeah, I probably need to do a video for the older generation. I mean, I'm generation, what am I? I'm a Gen Xer. I'm Generation X, I believe, on the cusp. Generation X and baby boomers. Because a lot of us are online and we're not tech savvy like the younger generation is, and we have to do things to protect our identity online, especially if you're sending cash apps. You need to change your name on the cash app so that way when you send someone money, they won't see your first and last name. They'll just see a made up name. Maybe I'll do a video about that one day and show you how to change it. Mr. Rob, because the things that Martell lied about and spread to Nate from original Straight No Chaser was disgusting and triggered a lot of people he went through. Okay, Mr. Rob, you need to watch my videos. I spoke about that. I have a video called A Scorned Man, a Mad Mistress, and a nasty ass blogger. So I speak about that. So we don't know until people come out and say something. We don't know what's true, what's not, and people are just running with a story. Miss Logical, Miss Logical, it's a viable question. Why is there no reviews on Charnita's World? Are they really her fans? Well, Miss Lodge, and that's what I couldn't understand is why is all this attention being given to this nobody knows, to this rumor that nobody knows if it's true or not, and why are they not talking about Charnita's World? And then Miss Logical, another part of me was like, it's mighty funny all of a sudden this story, this little bone was dropped. Like I said in the video yesterday, it seems like these little nuggets, these little bones are dropped at the opportune time in order to push forward a narrative to skew the public's perception of what's going on. And somebody must have it backwards because I really don't know, and I can't get too worked up because I know, like others, I was upset when I first heard the accusation, but then I had to relax and calm down and think about it and analyze everything around me and what was going on, all the information that was put forth, things that I had seen, and how they weren't meshing. Let's see, Miss Sherry Morris. Miss Sherry, your name seems familiar. I think I've seen you in, I'm not gonna say the content creators chat. I just heard from another content creator that someone sent her some info that Martell, Holt, and Coleslaw got into it. Allegedly got into it at the gym, and he was allegedly. So again, Sherry. So I'm going to unhighlight that because that's a rumor with no proof. And you see how reckless that is for people to go around and spread that without there being any proof. So people are running to content creators to tell them that. And then the content creators and make videos without having any proof to support it. And I've stated before in countless other videos, Martell need to be single, and he need to stay away from Arrione Curry too. Because see, that's that Toxic. When I say toxic, that's that hella toxic. In California, we most California folks, it's old now. We always say hella, Hella. But that's some hella toxic behavior, like wanting to fight back and forth. Uh baby. I am not trying to be with nobody. I have to fight you over. Uh, I have nieces that will nuck if they buck with their significant other, and I have to tell them, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Cause see, if this man hit you, baby, now Auntie about to lose all self control, and I will hurt him. Cause I know physically with my hands, hand to hand combat, I can't hurt him because he's a man and he's stronger. So that means Auntie got to pick up something and get something, and I'm going to hurt him. I'm going to hurt him. And so at some point, when you see your loved ones in toxic relationships like that and they don't leave, you have to step away. You have to step away because emotions, people get hurt all the time around emotions. So let's see. Cookie. Let's see. Cookie said people earn grace. It is not automatic. Martell keeps doing ish, but y'all are ignoring that part. What has that girl Mel done to him? Cookie, I know you got to be kidding, right? I know you you got to be kidding, right? Melody made Melody made a video. Melody admitted that, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room because people keep dropping hints. They keep talking about Revenge P. So apparently there was communication sent to Melody Shari Rodgers, formerly known as Melody S. Holt, some text message or video or whatever else sent to her back in 2021 by Martell Holt, allegedly. So then, instead of Melody going to the police then and filing a complaint, what she did is she waited until 2022 to go ahead. I think July, was it August or September of 2022. She waited to then go to the magistrate's office and have a warrant signed for those communications that was sent to her. Whether it was a video, whether it was a text, I don't know. But Melody admitted this out her own mouth. The magistrate signed the warrant for Martell Holt's arrest. Melody's attorney told her since they had no Martell's address, they could have the PI go over and have him arrested. Melody said no. She was going to wait. And what did she do? She waited until she saw that video, that Instagram post on Destiny Payton's page of Martell with all of the kids, Arrione, the little boy Knox, and Destiny posted on Instagram. Then Melody went to her Melody S. Holt Instagram page and posted BET. And then a couple of days later, we learned that Martell was arrested while the kids were in his care. So yeah, that's what she did. That's something more recent that she did to him. It's calculated. So they're both petty and neither one of their hands are clean. You guys don't want to see the wrong that Melody does. You only want to see the wrong that Martell does. And unfortunately for the Melometers that support her, I see the wrong that both of them do. Neither one of them are innocent. And the only people that are getting hurt are the kids. So you're right, Cookie. Grace isn't automatic. It's earned. But if you want peace, you can't continue to you can't get to a place of peace if you continue war. They've both just learned different ways of doing it. They both at one point they used to pop off and yell and whatever. Now they both they act calm and hold back their emotions to act as if they're unbothered when truly they're not. So I don't know, but I wouldn't want to be up in that hellhole. That's a lot going on. So who is this? Miss Renee said Arrione brought herself out. So if Arrione brought herself out, then she has herself to blame. She wanted to be in this shit show, this circus. Cause ain't no way in the world I would have came out and I didn't get paid for it. When I know that my life is being used for a television show and I can't get no check for it, but I'm gonna because I'm so angry and I want people to know it's me. I'm not going to go out there and show people that. And anyway, there is a culture nowadays. Back when I was younger, it wasn't cool to be no side chick. It wasn't cool to be the other woman. It truly wasn't. It's in these later years, in the 20s, the 2000s, 2010s, 2020 now, it's cool to be the side chick or the mistress. It's cool to have one night stands, but baby, diseases are real. There's no cure for HIV. There's no cure for herpes. You understand what I'm saying? People are playing with their life. Nobody has any self-respect for themselves at all. But see, being a side chick is celebrated. So, I don't know, baby. I just don't know. And Funky Deneva, or whatever. I don't think too highly of him anyway. He really doesn't like black women. He only like black women that can benefit him. And I definitely didn't like when he called Melody all kind of name out her name like he knew her. Like that was horrible and disgusting. I'm surprised women were supporting him. Let's see what you have to say, Rob. Redemption. Martell is the one who keeps attacking Mel, so y'all are purposely not wanting to see what he's doing wrong. Got it now. And Rob, you are purposely not wanting to see what Melody is doing wrong. And we've been understood that. We've been understood that. And as far as fans of other cast members of the show, I don't advise any of their supporters to come out and openly say, hey, I'm a fan, because some of you Melometers are hella crazy. Y'all go up to their job, harass them, stalk them, and whatever else. All because they said they were a fan of the Scotts. Some of y'all need some help. That's right, Kansvik says, how is Martell attacking Mel? Right, because the last video I saw on Tasha K, it was showing Melody attacking him. And matter of fact, Melody was bragging about it at her sip with mimosas or whatever when she was at Sea Lux. She was bragging. She's even posted videos on Instagram where her and Lauren are remaking the clips of her burning, threatening to burn the furniture, pouring lighter fluid, or picking up items to hit. So they're making jokes of it. So it wasn't too much of a threat if she's joking about it. I don't joke about anything that I've ever survived, or if it was abusive in nature. I don't find it funny. Not at all. If you can laugh at it, then it means it wasn't that big deal. Shit. For all we know, the joke is on all of us. So let's see. Black is our race. Oh Lord. Renee, Melody be minding all her businesses. Hotels and Martell and Arrione stalking bother her. Oh well, the Melometers stalking bother Martell and Arrione. Melody just send the low key signal, and y'all jumped to attention and began attacking. So nobody's trying to hear that. I can't tell how she minding her business. Shit, y'all don't even let the lady rest. Y'all get her tangled up in so much stuff. Hell, y'all think the gag is, y'all think she got that security guard for Martell She got that security guard for Martell and you Melometers. Hell, she don't know which one of y'all unstable. Baby, one of y'all is a nickel short of 10 cents. Baby, she better stay ready. Because one of you, baby, y'all ain't wrapped too tight. Now you're trolling. What hasn't he done? Just the worst things ever a partner at one time could do. So you're not on Instagram to see. Martell ain't even on Instagram. He don't even be responding. Is he posting anything? He don't even post anything. The one that be firing up that Melody S. Holt Instagram. And why she keep using that Melody S. Holt Instagram with the last name Holt? If Martell's so horrible, that's how she antagonized him to dig at him. She's still using that name although he's the scum of the earth, as she says. And you guys say he ain't worth nothing. So, baby. Baby, baby, baby. She chose to lay down with that man, but they've been divorced over 3 years, y'all. Can we get past this storyline? Can we get past that divorce? Can we get past it? Can we get past it, baby? Who is this? Edna said, I'm not afraid. I'm T squared from day one. All right now, Miss Edna. All right now. Miss Edna said, baby, she stay ready. She ain't got to get ready. Let me see what Miss Tanisha has to say. Tanisha 305. Those were old recordings. Why didn't they just bring it out? Everything does need to be exposed. Tanisha, and I've said that. Those are old recordings. Those recordings are from years ago when Love Marriage Huntsville first came out. And that's why I said she purposely drops little snippets of recordings. At one point in time, Nay has talked to and recorded all of the cast members of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And so why is it now that this portion of recording has been dropped at this very moment? At a time meant to celebrate Melody Shari Rodgers' first show airing on her network, Nubian TV. And the name of the show is Charnita's World. So why was this dropped right now? And it wasn't dropped before the show aired. It didn't drop when the show aired. It dropped several days later when it was trending that the Melometers shut the internet down. So that's why they weren't able to see Charnita's World on Nubian TV. That's all I'm saying. Quan, hey Quan, welcome. Dr. Heavenly said Amazon invited her to the expo, so why are folks so bothered? I don't know, but I thought it was supposed to be, I mean, why can't everybody win? If you don't want to support the Scotts and their business venture, that's fine, that's your choice. But why is there a need to reach out or research? I saw one of the content creators do almost like a background check on everybody that was sitting up on the panel that would be guest speakers or attending the Black Business Expo. Then they even accused one of the participants of being a scammer. Like, why are you doing all that? So, I don't know. Cans Big Sis, you said, how am I trolling? Melody tells you all whatever she tells you and you all go and attack. They could all be living peacefully, but you all find a way to bring it all back. If I'm a troll, you're an imp. Ooh, God dog, Miss Cans. I didn't know you had that heater like that. God dog. Rob said, there's no fake accounts, LOL. I mean, you want to believe the opposite of the truth. Okay. All right. Cans Big Sis. I'm not calling you fake. I'm saying you're being used. All right. Rob said, Cans Big Sis, Melody isn't telling anything. We are seeing Martell saying and doing things all by himself. So what is he doing, Miss Rob? Or what is Martell doing that you're seeing him do? Cansby, Martell isn't on social media enough to do anything. You better say that again. Renee, sorry I heard about them at the gym. Oh, you ain't got to be sorry, Renee. You just can't be spouting off stuff that you heard if you ain't got no proof. I need to see a video recorded because I don't trust audios. I have too much trust video because, they got these AI computer voices now. Hell, they can sound like your favorite rapper and your actress. But you bringing it up over here, hell, ain't no proof of that. That's allegation with no regard. Logical, Miss Logical. Martell is the main attraction for the Melometers. Yes, he is. Would none of their channels be rocking without him? Would none of their channels be rocking without him? Miss Caramel Red, I heard her call poor little Knox, call that little baby a bastard. Now, what did the child do? Then I heard another content creator talking about the sins of the mother is visited on the child. You that low down that you would talk about a baby, a kid. Kids are innocent. Y'all some low down dirty dogs. Y'all want to act like y'all so self-righteous and just the best. Y'all ain't no better. You lack compassion and empathy. If you got beef with Martell and Arrione, leave it at Martell and Arrione. But what does the baby have to do with it? Because if we going to call people bastards, it's a whole bunch of bastards sitting up here on YouTube. Some of them are content creators, some of them are subscribers, and some of them are moderators. Because everybody wasn't born into a two-parent home. How about that? How about that? But ain't nobody said that. Not one person that I see in the chat say it's wrong. Then they want to talk about this. The babies has some type of disability. Like, that's not cool. When has it ever been cool to try to clown people or children with learning disabilities or special needs? That has never been cool. And to call somebody retarded, that is offensive. That's like calling a black person a nigger. If I was a white woman calling you a bunch of niggers, nigger, you want a watermelon and some fried chicken, you niggas will be up and upset. So why would you call somebody retarded? But you want to act like you so classy. Shh. Man, y'all better miss me. Miss Lilies, some of what you're talking about has been out by ACS. Oh, Ariane Curry's own family and friends. I don't stalk those people social media. See, that's what y'all problem is. Y'all get on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Because for the older generation, most of us are still stuck on Facebook. I don't even have a Facebook. Especially when my daughter said Facebook is for old people. Now, I know I'm old, but if my auntie up on there and my auntie is hella older than me, I don't need to be up on there. But what some of y'all have done, and for my Generation X and my baby boomers, if you are on Facebook, find one of your younger siblings, nieces, or nephews to show you how to set your privacy settings so the only people that can visit your page and see who your friends are or your family members are is somebody that's a friend of yours, and they have to request permission to have access to your Facebook. Because what they do is they'll get on your Facebook page, see who you're related to, go to that person page, because your family member, we're up in age, a lot of times they don't lock their pages, and then they'll go see, they'll go do their little background check. See, y'all too busy getting up on here on people's social media platforms that have nothing to do with the show. Ariane Curry should be a non-mother-freaking factor because she is not on the show. Y'all shouldn't even be talking about her. Let that girl talk to herself. And if Martell fool enough to keep fooling with her, just because you got a baby with her don't mean nothing. Martell need to go sit his tail down and just love himself and his 5 babies, because that's all he have in this world. At the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna love Martell like his kids love him, and that's what he need to focus on. Hell. Anyway, y'all done put me out on a tangent. I'm sorry for cursing. I am so sorry about that. Uh, so Rob says so he didn't go live saying Mel was bullying him and that he was sending certain pick her way, and did that was of their personal video that he lied saying was another man. Miss Rob, you talking about something that happened a couple of years ago, and they are regurgitating it. All this information is old, Miss Rob. These folks are purposely coming out here regurgitating old information. Baby, I'm sorry. How long ago was that? Okay, Kens, big sis, that was a couple of years ago. And they regurgitating stuff. Quan, I have never seen such an unhealthy cult-like following on a reality show like Love and Marriage Huntsville. Geez, these folks have taken this to a new low. Fans are making it unbearable to watch and enjoy. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And I have determined once this that little audio recording came out from Straight No Chaser, that made me decide that I'm not reviewing the show this summer when it comes back. Because at first I said I was going to review it. I wanted to see what the new season would be like. But when that dropped, it's not even worth it. Because you don't play with stuff like that. Miss Lily, Quaness, if you watch the show, only you should be fine. Oh no. Miss Lily even using Wanda's word. Mm. Y'all, don't y'all get Miss Wanda started. Because when Miss Wanda let that hammer cock, baby, we all gonna get caught with them stray bullets. She don't care who. Lord have mercy. The last time I watched Miss Wanda is when she was cussing and going off about Kimmy Morris and here for hot tea, and baby, it was too much yelling and cussing. I couldn't take it. I had to leave the room. But baby, ooh, y'all had her riled up, and apparently Miss Wanda was cussing and yelling again on a new video. But I can't go over there and watch. I can't watch all that cussing and yelling. Now, ooh. Let's see. All of these nuggets are to keep folks engaged. You know what? And that's what I was thinking too, Cans, big sis. That's what I was thinking too. Keep us all engaged to keep the show in the algorithm. So therefore, before you know it, it'll be June or July, and then the show will be back on air. But because right now it's a bunch of recycled information. Miss Kwan, Miss Lily, no, the behavior needs to be called out before someone gets hurt or to jail, hauled off to jail. No way in hell anyone with a logical mindset would co-sign this nonsense. No, and I think honestly, some of these people that are engaging like this, Quan, are trolls. They're doing it to incite both sides of on both sides of the aisle. They get the Melometers worked up, and then they come over for us that feel like, look, we just want to focus on the show. We want to see everybody do well. Then they come and get us all worked up, and then we're all fighting each other. So let's see. Juanet said go. Rob said, let's see what Rob said. So now it's a time frame. Stop. It's a federal offense, and why he had a warrant out and got arrested. That case is still to come. Try again and say he does nothing. He got arrested and the warrant was signed last year, and Melody could have had him signed last year, but instead she waited until January, right after his birthday, so he could be arrested, all while they're filming for Love and Marriage Huntsville. So at the time Martell was arrested this year, January 9, 2024, Melody was filming for Love and Marriage Huntsville, and the kids were in his care. So I don't know. Is it going to show on the new season? Who knows? But she didn't have to wait until then. Ladies, that's why you quit playing with men. When men do you wrong, you leave them the first time. They do you dirty, violate you in some kind of way, you call the police, press charges. Why are you playing and holding on to that? That's crazy. And the same thing go for men. If you the type of man that You were raised not to put your hand on women, but you noticing a woman beating up on you, slapping you, cursing you out, kicking you, tearing up your personal property. Call the police and have her arrested. Don't play. Don't record it and save it for a mad day. Throw her tail up in jail. She'll learn her lesson. Trust me. hmm So let's see, Miss Lily. I can't see what you type. Spell check. Oh Lord, Miss Lily. Miss Lily, you getting petty. Wait a minute. Y'all doing too much, but I love it. I love it. Miss Lily said at Quanez, I can't understand what you typed. Spell check, please. Quanez said, Miss Lily, well read again. LOL. It's not rocket science. See, and that's what I love. We can argue back and forth, but be respectful. Oh my God. Ken's big sis. If you listen to Mel's live, she'll tell you about the when and where it all occurred. This is all timed and occurring for a reason. Thank you, Miss Ken's big sis. That's what I'm talking about. I get my information from the horse's mouth. I don't take no secondhand information. Baby, I be creeping and peeking, and I be listening. And I hit that screen record. Oh, baby. Ever since I found screen record, that's my best friend. I hit screen record because the luxury of screen record, you don't have to sit there and listen to the whole video. Because some of these content creators, their videos can be 2 hours long. Three, shoot. Some, I don't even know how they did 4 hours long. I said, yeah, they're permanently unemployed. Because, baby, that's half a shift. That's half a shift right there. 4 hours? But, baby, I hit that screen record, then I walk off, do whatever I need to do, and then I come on back. And then a lot of times if the live has ended, the recording after a while it'll cut off, but then I'll come and click and then I'll play it back and then I'll listen to what I need to listen to. But if I've told you Melody has said something, that's because it came from Melody's mouth. I'm only going to believe if it came from her mouth. I'm not going to believe a content creator that supports Melody. Now, if it's someone that I've seen Melody like dropping down in their chats a lot, showing them support, and I've seen her here on YouTube supporting them as well as on her Instagram live supporting them, then yes. Yes. Okay, let's see. Quan, is this Quan? Miss Lily? Quan S. If it's not rocket science, spell check your sentence. There should be a setting on your device. Now, come on now, Miss Lily. Now, you know it's only so much space to type what we want to type up in this little comment box. Misbehave and protect your peace, lady. These folks were driving you insane. Baby, I ain't finna let them drive me insane, honey. I work with the insane, baby. I know how to put them right on in time out, block them on out. But some of them I said, yeah, they need a little of my attention. So let me go ahead and go live because I'll be offline for the next few days. I gotta go back to work. I done played possum long enough. And let me go because payday is next Friday. I think payday is next Friday. I have to check. Hell, but I've been gone so long. But once I get there, I love it once I get there. God, dog. Let's see, Cookie. And I like that name, Cookie. Cookie Hudson. I am not a Martell defender, nor am I a male identified. Martell and his baby mama, okay, just got into it at the gym. Instead of attacking me, just move on. Who is attacking you, Cookie? I believe you just wanted me to read that and highlight it, which I knew not to do, but I did it anyway because I don't want everybody's opinion is heard here, but I'm just going to refute what you put there. Nobody's attacking you, and you don't know if it's true or not. You don't even have any evidence. Somebody could tell you they had a reparations check waiting on you down at the post office. You mean to tell me you finna go down there to the post office? Chances are they got a warrant for your arrest and they're about to throw your black ass in jail. You better stay at home and don't believe everything you hear. All right? All right now. All right, Rob. Let's see what Rob got to say. Can's big sis Melody have gave Martell too much grace and let him ride since August. Baby, Baby, she ain't gave him no grace. Melody is putting on stunts and shows for this TV show. Juanes, I type your instead of your, so you would be able to comprehend. You must have your spell check on. No, and actually, oh, Miss Lily, funny little troll. I don't need to have a spell check on. Miss Lily lies. Miss Lily lies. I know that's what Melody keep telling y'all lies, but y'all keep eating it up. Y'all keep eating it like it's oxtails and gravy. Baby, like it's shrimp and lobster. Y'all keep eating it up. And y'all mad because we don't want to believe it. But come on. Come on, baby. There's 40 people up in here. Hey, 40 people. Hey, 40 people, how y'all doing? Y'all hit that like button, leave your comment. Let me get on down the line. Janice Jacobs, welcome, Janice. You don't have all the facts. Well, I'm pretty sure you'll let me know what the facts are. Quanes, Miss Lily, what's your level of education? Like, seriously, we're in a chat where misspellings occur. I'm willing to bet you have not graduated high school sitting at home waiting for a government check. Ooh. Ooh, let me tiptoe on out that door, baby. Let me tiptoe on out that door. Kansvik says, at Rob, perfective melody is calculated. He hasn't been on social media doing anything to her. She's using her fans to troll and to keep things going, so she doesn't want to move on because cash flows. That's right. Because what is she gonna talk about? Y'all talking about y'all want Martell fired from the show, but then I keep hearing everybody saying he's not filming for the show. So what is her storyline gonna be? Is she still gonna be packing 7th Avenue beauty products in her house? Is she bringing on a love interest? Is she gonna be cordial, helping to organize the Black Expo, or is she going to be on an island all by herself? And the only people attending are Nell and Chris Fletcher, where she's doing her own thing, because this is an ensemble cast. Ensemble meaning more than one. It's a group. So they need to figure it out, baby. They need to figure it out. All right, Rob, let me hire. It's your turn. You back at bat. It wasn't 2021. It was 2022 of August. She went straight to the police for the warrant. Police asked if she wanted him to get picked up then. She decided not to then. And you just restated what I said, Rob. She did that because she wanted him arrested in January. She said she believes in timing. She believes in timing because she needed it to serve her purpose. So if she needed to wait for timing, that so-called revenge P wasn't that important. Because it happened, it did happen. The communication that Martell sent to her happened in 2021. Melody went and had the magistrate sign the warrant in 2022. She waited 1 year. Then, when she was told to have him arrested, she wanted to hold on to it. She said she believed in divine timing. She mentioned all of this at that in January when Carlos King did his podcast in Huntsville. Melody said all of these things. It came out of her mouth. She admitted this to y'all. Melody can admit stuff to y'all and y'all just don't want to believe it or see it. So, baby, she's calculated. She purposely did that so that man could be arrested while the kids were in his care. Further, she was hoping that it would help her case and getting sole custody of those children. She gonna mess around. She gonna get her wish, baby. She gonna mess around and be stuck with 4 kids, baby. I don't care how much money you got. Boy, it's stressful trying to own a business, working full time, because when you own your own business, you got to put in more hours than you work for somebody else. And you got to tend to your kids. Fast food gonna raise your kids. A babysitter that doesn't love your kids gonna raise your kids. And you spout off that you love to travel and go on a yacht and fly out the country to get away. Baby, bye. You better enjoy that. Melody got a good deal. She got the kids for 7 days for 1 week, and Martell has the kids for the next 7 days. So she can always go on a vacation at least once a month or twice a month when the kids ain't with her. Boy, that's her relaxation and her peace of mind. Okay. So let's see. Cookie Hudson, you said I am not a Melometer nor Melometer. Full grown couch potato. I'm in it for the entertainment. Well, at least you admitted it. Ain't no such thing as a Melometer. Now they got Melometer, gas meters, and bitter meters. But you said you're none of those. All right. Miss Lily said, I'm not from the U.S. We do not get government checks over here, my lovely. Try again. So what time is it where you at, Lily? Hello, misbehaving in chat. Hello, hey, butterfly. How you doing? Juanette says, sure. I know that's right, baby. Shit, I'm the Queen of England. And I'm stuck over here in America. They won't let me come back. Rob, Can's Big Sis, you know I'm seeing everything right. So everything you said is a lie. Can's Big Sis, I think you got a new best friend. It's Rob Profective. Juanette says, fact. Tonisha said, hey, butterfly. Let me highlight you, boo. Butterfly. Hold on. I gotta learn how to do this. That is a lie. Miss Buddy sent Arrione information to bloggers right along with the other cast. Oh. Tanisha 305, absolutely. Okay, Janice Jacobs. What you got to say, Janice? I'm out of this chat. Bye. Bye, Janice. Have a beautiful day. Or beautiful afternoon, rather. Oh, God, it's 3. I need to go start getting ready to cook. Can's Big Sis. Hey, butterfly. Quan S. agreed. Miss Lily at JJ Snap. Butterfly. Oh, please. Martell hasn't been on social media doing anything to the miserable ex-wife of his. Butterfly. Wait a minute. Renee said in all caps, he stole her money. All right now. I know what it feel like to have your money stolen. I done had some money. Hell, I've had some money stolen from me, and I had some money I loaned that wasn't paid back, so I got interest on it right now. So I need my money back before I go anywhere. But I thought, what happened to the $150,000 that Melody took out their shared bank account? Because did she ever give Martell his share of that money? Or why didn't she ask for it in the divorce? Why did she agree to just let it go? I don't know what's going on. Hell, maybe they playing us all. Melody is the victim. She divorced him almost 4 years ago, and Martell won't stop attacking her, spewing lies. Martell is not attacking. Where are y'all seeing this stuff at? Does Martell have another Instagram page or something that we don't know about? How is he attacking her, and how's he spewing lies if he's showing videos? His problem is he should have spoke up a long time ago, and he waited until now to say something and speak up. Yeah. And Melanie doing her stuff too. Hell, she should have left that man a long time ago. All right. Can's Big Sis. Aries Love. Hey, Aries Love. I know you a Aries, but I know you a Melometer. So what's up? You named one thing, and that was a lie. So Aries Love, what was the lie? Miss Buddy is no victim. No, she's not. Funky Dineva brought that lady out. Oh, did he? That was messy, and she was fool enough to follow Funky Dineva's advice to come on out without being paid, not getting nothing? Baby. The only victims in the situation are the children. That's right, Can's Big Sis. I agree that they are the only victims. Yep, she sends dog whistles to her cult following. Yes, she does. Yes, she does, baby. Anytime she fire up that Instagram and post, most of them are unstable. Butterfly said Funky got Arrione information from the Facebook that Miss Buddy sent the information to. Oh, Oh, wow. Okay, she's holding on to that name with a vice grip. Baby, that's what I said, Tanisha. Because I've had some Melometers tell me that she's working on the process of having the name changed from Holt to Rodgers. But my thing is, if he's Martell's so horrible and he's traumatizing and so forth, I wouldn't want to be affiliated with that name. And I could have sworn that was why she said she changed her name back to Rodgers. So people, Melometers are saying the last name Holt is cursed. Well, her kids have that last name Holt. So what are you saying? The children are cursed? So Melody has a large enough fan base and strong support that she could easily create another Instagram page and use that, and her supporters would follow. I don't understand. That's what I'm saying. She holding on to stuff that's triggering to her. Obviously, you can't be that triggered. Uh-huh. Let's see. That part, she changed her name on nothing. Let's see. Male was abused and so what? Right? You missed the article with court case info. Baby, I know you ain't talking about that article from that newspaper from Europe called The Sun. That is a rag paper. That The Sun is the equivalent of what the Inquirer is here in United States of America. Baby, bye. See, y'all, see, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all be putting these trying to put these labels on folks, accusing this man of stuff. And y'all crazy. Miss Lily, can you imagine being so bitter that you create content trying to drag a victim of narcissistic abuse? This page speaks volumes. Yes, and then that's what I say about you, because women can be narcissists too. Men are also the victims of physical abuse, mental abuse, and emotional abuse. Imagine that. Mad because I won't kiss y'all ass and believe what Melody is selling. Melody isn't innocent. Martell isn't innocent. Y'all not finna make me feel bad at all. Y'all the one. Y'all go talk to somebody else about that. It ain't about to be me. Hell, she the one stayed with that man. She laid up with that man. She stayed with that man. Knew he was with Arrione for all these years. And she stayed with him and got pregnant by him. So we gonna regurgitate information, baby. Let me regurgitate the information. What woman in her right mind willingly shares her husband with another woman? I'll wait. What woman that y'all claim was the brain of the marriage and a multi-millionaire stays with a cheating husband that doesn't respect her and who allows his mistress to call him and disrespect her? You mean to tell me Melody not once went and put hands and paws to Arrione's jaws about disrespecting her? You mean to tell me no? You mean to tell me Melody didn't value and love herself enough to leave? She waited until she got on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and then that's when she decided to go. Because they said Melody and Martell broke up before Love and Marriage Huntsville aired, but they got back together for the filming of the show. Baby, ain't no money worth my integrity. We would have came on the show separated, and the reason why. So don't be coming up on here talking about she a victim and I'm picking on her and whatever else. I ain't picking on nothing. Y'all coming up over here on my channel and up here talking crazy, and baby, I'm going to respond back. Now, she done sent the wrong people up over here to do her dirty work for her, because I'm going to get back with you. And where are the reviews on Charnita's World? Where are the reviews? Ain't heard nothing. Y'all so busy up over here trying to drop down in chat to be seen and counted. Where are the reviews for Charnita's World? That's what I want to know. Wait a minute, Miss Lily. No, you didn't just call her network low budget. A lot of, and you trying to check, you tried to check Quan S. You need to learn how to spell and write a complete sentence, baby. That should be, oh Lord, of networks. Of, not if networks. Start out low budget and grow. Shaking my head. Nothing but crabs in the chat. You would know you the head crab. We gonna call you Krusty Krab, baby. We gonna call you Krusty Krab because you the head crab. Ain't nobody trying to pull her down. Where are the reviews? Where is Charnita's world? What is going on? Why y'all wasting time spinning the narrative talking about Martell, Holt, and Arrione Curry? What's going on with Charnita's world? Where are the reviews? Have they got the bandwidth increased so there won't be any problems tomorrow? When the next episode, or are they going to show both episodes? You can't believe nothing them real girls say. I know that's right, Butterfly. Miss Lily, how are you going to ask for receipts and you made statements about mail without receipts? Baby, I got receipt. I got screen recordings of stuff that came from Melanie Mouth and the content creators. I got receipt. Do I need to put a video back up there showing Melody with R. Kelly music playing in the background, Cookie, and she posing in that J. Bolin jean outfit with R. Kelly music playing in the background? R. Kelly, you know Robert Kelly, that's in prison for child abuse. You know that predator of young girls? Yeah, that R. Kelly is playing in the background. And all this was posted on the Melody S. Holt Instagram page. This wasn't doctored. This was placed on her page. So she had to place it. And chose the music. So baby, bye. You better miss me with that. No one likes abusers. People will speak up every time. I can't tell. Because Melody support R. Kelly. So since when? Ain't nobody question that. Ain't nobody question that, did y'all? Nope. Y'all didn't think that's odd. Y'all didn't say nothing about that. Y'all don't think it's odd this accusation came out and she ain't came out and said it was true or denied it. She don't even have to tell you the specifics of the story. She could say that's a troubling time in my life. I don't care to discuss it. Or it's not true. Hell, Martell ain't even came out and said nothing. So why was this audio purposely dropped now? It was dropped to divert y'all's attention from Charnita's world and Nubian TV. Quan S. Children are off limits. That's right. And when it comes to children off limits, it's all the kids. It's Melody and Martell's kids as well as Arrione Curry's son and daughter. Her kids are off limits too. Jenny Maya and Portia both have changed their names on social media and their divorces aren't even final. So that's a lie. Ooh, baby. Edna, in that case, Melody is a bastard, but they don't want to hear that. Our black people need help. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And I heard it myself. I've heard other people imply that content creators have referred to Arrione's son, Arrione and Martell's son. I don't know if the young man's name is Knox or Maddox or whatever it is. Refer to that young baby as a bastard. I have heard people say that, but yesterday I heard it for myself. I was in Caramel Rail's chat in her clouds listening when she called that baby a bastard and referred and implied that something's wrong to him, that he's retarded. So yeah, and I don't like that word because many of you know I have a child that's dual diagnosed with autism and Down syndrome. So, yeah. Y'all pick and choose. Butterfly said that part, nothing but a bunch of miserable hypocrites and stalkers. All right, Butterfly, they're going to say you Miss Wanda. Let me stop Jesus, let me stop. Okay, Tanisha, and exactly, and Van was the oh no, 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 Tanisha, not the mamas. Please, y'all, not the mama. Not the mama. Please, please, y'all. Oh, Rob, Miss Van was married to Mel. Ow. I don't want to talk. Y'all, the mama's off limits. The mamas ain't did nothing. And oh, Lord Jesus. Aries love right at Miss Lily and Rob Perfective. They overlook all the crap Martell and his concubine. The Scott's brother talking under Mel and her mom's clothes. So I know Aries love is now a troll. Rob is a troll. Miss Lily is a troll. Cause one, I'm not regurgitating any old information. Y'all trying to bring that back to the forefront. That is news from several years ago. And back at that time, I was rolling with Melody Heavy, and I didn't like that Mark had came on there and how they had wrangled Miss Van into that. That's old news. We not finna bring that into 2024. We gotta come with something new and current. And what's new and current for this season of Love and Marriage Huntsville is the fact that Melody now owns Nubian TV. Martell was arrested. Martell showed videos of Melody assaulting him. Videos were put out from Dr. Heavenly's channel of Melody admitting that she beat Martell. Shoot, we didn't even get a follow-up of the reunion when Melody sat up on that stage and said she was beating Martell's ass. So how about that? How about that? But don't nobody want to hear that, right? If we overlook what Martell doing, it's to make up for the crap y'all overlooked that Melody is doing. So no, just doing what you do, watching content on YouTube like you stated you do. I also said I watched the show. I watch content on YouTube. I said on social media. So social media, let me educate you since you tried to educate somebody. I watch information on social media. Social media consists of a variety of platforms. It doesn't just consist of YouTube. It can also be Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. You understand what I'm saying? But I've also watched Love and Marriage Huntsville since its inception, from season 1, episode 1 up until now. So I watch and report on what I see on the show and what the cast members themselves say on social media. Now, when I'm going to attribute a comment that's as offensive as calling someone's child a bastard by a content creator, oh yeah, I'm going to call the content creator out because that's where I heard it and they were the one that said it. Just like Braylon Lee is a content creator that all of y'all support, and he was on Tea Talk with Your Girl panel one day and he called Anonymous, a former Melometer that y'all banished from the cult, referred to her as a cunt. And not one woman checked him. No, not a woman on the panel, not Tea Talk with Your Girl, and nobody in the chat. So you need to miss me with that. And Aries love, with you being an Aries, you know how an Aries get down, baby. So we can battle back and banter back and forth, because it is what it is. Now, I ain't for no foolishness. Somebody a pick me. Well, baby, you saying, you know they are pygmies. Definitely deal with men like Martell, so they love him. Can't see any wrong. Baby, Melody was the pick me. That's why she stayed with him so long. Baby, Melody Shari Rodgers, also known as Melody S. Holt. She was Queen Pick Me. That's why she stayed so long. That's why she shared Martell with Arrione. That's why she willingly laid up in that bed, gapped her legs open, and had unprotected sex with Martell because she was a pick me. Now, baby, that's what a pick me is. Now, you don't want me to get nasty up on here. Baby, I ain't got to yell and raise my voice and curse. She's the pick me and y'all the pick me's because y'all want to be included. Because, see, some of those big heavy hitters over in Love and Marriage Huntsville sector content creators, they done told y'all not to come over here. Don't be subscribing, don't be hitting like or none of that, and don't get in the chat unless you defending Melody. That's what they told y'all. That's the only grace they gonna give y'all is if y'all hop in these chats to defend Melody. Y'all part of a cult and in denial and don't want to admit it. Hands be sit and misbehaving. Did you ever find out who the two content creators were who reviewed Charnita's World? No, ma'am. And we've been on this live daggone 2 hours. Boy, that 2 hours went by fast. It's almost time to get off. Nope, ain't nobody ever put it in the chat, so they was just lying. Ain't nobody seen Charnita's World. First off, he sent it to Miss Buddy, not anyone else, and she is always social media crime playing victim from day one. That's what she does, Butterfly. She played victim, and then she'll post a product that she's selling. So I wonder what she about to sell right now. Logical speaks. They speak on that baby, but will be pushing out bricks if male's children are mentioned in a negative manner. No child should be mentioned negatively, period. Yes, ma'am, no child should. That's why the ones that do speak out on that baby, I don't think highly of them at all. They lack class. They lack class, and all they really want is money. That's why they tell you, join my membership. They want that money. Super chat, super chat. They want that money. They'll let you know that they want your money. Some are just brazen with it and tell you, I'm here to make money. That's what they'll tell you. But y'all don't care. Y'all like being mistreated and abused. Y'all the true pick-me's. There's no time limit on Revenge P. Martell's going to have some jail time coming. Well, my thing is, why wait? Revenge P is severe. You file your charges or whatever you need to do and have a person arrested at the time that they did it. You don't wait until it's convenient to you for you, because that makes me think that what you were doing is using it to blackmail a person. And that's why I say spill your own tea, tell your own dirt. Don't let nobody use no videos, no photos, no information against you to manipulate you, to have you doing things you wouldn't ordinarily do because you're afraid of being exposed. Live in your truth and tell it yourself. There's power in having control over what happens to you. Here's Miss Linda. The system was down last Friday for Charnita's World. They're going to replay it on tomorrow, part 1 and 2. We'll replay. A lot of us didn't see it, so hopefully tomorrow. You know what, Miss Linda? You all right with me. Thank you, Miss Linda. Because somebody else came up here and said that 2 content creators did a review, but they never put the name. But thank you. So you guys, regardless of how you feel about Melody or whatever, this still is a black woman that co-owns a network. Support the show, please, because I don't even know if there's people behind the scenes purposely trying to damage this show, because it's created by a black man and it's a black owned production company owned by a black man. Why this show is being targeted, because if they show that it's not successful, these big TV networks rather, they're not going to take a chance on anyone else. The only time they want to take a chance on a show that's created by a black person or has an all black cast ensemble is if they have the right to own the show, because they want to own that intellectual property. So I don't know what's going on, but please, you guys, support the show. It's the app is Nubian TV. I don't know the website. I think it's NubianTV.net, www.NubianTV.net. Or if you have Roku, I think you can download the app on Roku and sign up and support the show and watch both episodes, episode 1 and 2. But thank you, Miss Linda 2021. And I definitely know Miss Linda is a Melometer. She's one of the good Melometers, y'all. I've seen her in several chats, and I'm not going to tell her which chat she's been in, but I've been in the sky and I've seen her. So thank you. So you guys support it. I don't know what time it's coming on, Miss Linda. Will it be on tomorrow at 9 o'clock like last Friday? Um, because I know the first episode was supposed to premiered at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that would have been 6 p.m. on the West Coast. And I think that would be what you guys. Ooh, I don't want to sound stupid, but I think that would be 8 p.m. Central Standard Times. But you guys just check it out. It won't hurt. I mean that app, I mean it's like buying a cup of coffee or something. Just go ahead and support you guys. So let's see. Butterfly Logical speaks that part. They are a bunch of hypocrites. Yeah. Can's big sis, Miss Linda. Can's big sis said thank you. Cookie, yeah, I don't like that either. At Logical Speaks, the kids should be off limits. Well, Cookie, we have something that we agree. See, we can fight, y'all. We can fight and still come together. Miss Butterfly, I ain't watching. Now, Miss Butterfly. Miss Butterfly. Miss Butterfly. Well, some would consider my little YouTube channel to be low budget. It ain't all classy like Queen Sheba and Diana Rose. I don't have all the bells and whistles. But see, this like my channel is like a mom and pop store. That's where you get all the good stuff at, baby. Shoot, I'm not about to let Walmart run me out the neighborhood. Baby, now when I start getting fancy, that's when you know something's going on. But anyway, let's see what Rob got to say. Because if you're acting like that, you're going to get called it since you love his action. Huh? Male identified. That's what's wrong with black folks. They learn a new word and boy, they use it to death, baby. They wear it out. They wear it out till it ain't no more chalk on the chalkboard. Let's see. What's this? Who is this? Miss Linda. Arrione has taken Martell all the way down and he don't even see it. He looks so bad. Yeah, and Miss Linda, I can agree with you on that, but it ain't. I don't want to blame Arrione. That's Martell's choice. Martell had been able to eat his cake, have his cake and eat it too. Is that what the saying is? You can't have your cake and eat it too. Shit, Martell for years had his cake and was eating it too. And I really do believe he thought Melody was never going to leave him. But the joke was on him. Baby, she got up on this show and she got on up out of Dodge. She built up the courage. So I don't blame her. I don't blame her. But pride to get you every time. You have to recognize when you've done something wrong, when you've hurt someone. You can't be too prideful. You got to recognize that. And he's admitted it. I don't even know if he was acting or if it was real. He's admitted. He said that he regrets it. If he knew that all of this would happen, he would have never done it. So hindsight is 2020. You can't cry over spilled milk. But you gotta let it go. She gone, baby. When you turn a good girl bad, ain't no way of getting them back good, baby. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Rob said that's not how it happened. Martell went to get... Oh, Lord. Rob, you still stuck on this, baby? We talked about this a long time ago. People about look like they're about to round up to get ready to get off work. And you bringing that back up. Let me see. Hold on. God, dog. I didn't stay on here too long. Let's see. That's not how it happened. Oh, we ain't going there. Ah. Rob, we already talked about that. Logical speaks. Miss Logical. One thing is real. A logical mindset is not common in the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector. Hey, Quan and Butterfly. Oh, Butterfly, where you at? You said, oh, please. That case has nothing to do with that fake RP nonsense. The charge clearly harassing text. It said nothing about RP, period. And that's true. All right, Rob. That's true. Butterfly said it, and that's true. Better look up the charges. Read it. Can's big sis said, I don't like his actions at all, nor do I enjoy Melodies. They both need to go sit in a darn corner. At Can's big sis, and that's where you and I agree. Let me highlight you. I thought you were highlighted. I'm sorry. Can's big sis, I agree with you too. He had actions, that weren't good. But recently I have not seen that. I saw it all in the beginning, but it was towards what was it, season 5, when they went down the Destin Florida. That's when I noticed a change in him. But I also, you guys, I'll find out exactly which episode it was, but I know it was when they were sitting in the chair. Just when I saw, like, he was so giddy. Martell was so giddy. He was on cloud 9. He was happy. And then when he and Melody were sitting in those chairs, and then Martell had mentioned that they had went riding in the not the scooter, the golf cart. And I think Tisha was the one that said, "Oh, y'all went riding in the golf cart." And Melody said, "It was all of us. All of us. It wasn't just me and Martell." And then they panned the camera over to Martell, and his smile erased, and his posture sunk in the chair, and he looked so sad. And then he was like, "You ain't have to say that," like he was defeated. And then when I saw him respond that way, I said, well, that man had his hopes up high. He is still in love with her. So that episode, that was a couple of years ago, although it was season 5. But in that moment, I said, he is in love with her. And then Melody, they panned the camera to her. And I think I got a photo. But she had that look on her face. She was smiling, that mischievous grin. And she's like, yeah, I got your ass. So she knows that that man at that time was still in love with her and wanted her back. And so that's why I always say you can't play with people's emotions. But since that time, he hadn't done anything else. And I don't know if it was because of that, or remember when they were going back and forth online, you guys, and maybe the judge told them, they couldn't post anything else. You didn't hear anything else. But anyway, I'm going to hurry up. Let me hurry up. I want to highlight everybody's comments and then get going, because you guys have hung with me for a long time. And I didn't expect this. Mel has called the police a few times, but the police let Martell go. See, this is something else you aren't aware of. Rob, if it wasn't on the show and Melody didn't mention it online, it wasn't shown, of course I wouldn't know that. Quan, why are you crying? Cry you a river. Oh my God, Quan. Rob said, Kansvik sis, you seem to love and ignore all of Martell actions only. Love and ignore. No, she didn't, Rob. She said Miss Kansvik sis even admitted she doesn't like all of his actions. She has mentioned that. There's a lot of us that say that, but we're going to call it out, Rob. Rob, stop trying to tell folks what they're unaware of. You seem to be the only person in this chat who's oh, Big sis. Cans. Ooh. Miss Linda said Mel divorced Martell 3 to 4 years ago. He's done too much damage. And you're right. There's no going back, and we don't expect her to go back. I don't. And just like you said, divorced him 3 or 4 years ago, but they're still regurgitating these old stories that were part of the reason for her divorcing him. And nobody seems like they can move forward. They are purposely regurgitating, but you're right. And I know she not going back. Because, baby, they said when a woman's fed up. Because I know when I'm done with you, I'm done with you. I'm not going back. Hell, it only take you one time to do something to me. I learned my lesson after the first time. That's why men, I don't get up in men's face arguing and yelling at them or going back and forth, because I know I can't whoop a man. But so in my mind, it triggers me into like a fight or flight, and I'm not gonna fight. I'm a fight. And since I know I can't physically beat a man, I will look for a weapon to protect myself. So if that man raise his hand to swing on me, I'm swinging with something heavy. And when I knock you down, it won't be like a scary movie where I hit you one time and the man fall to the ground and he look like he unconscious and then I drop the weapon and go running talking about, oh, no, baby, I'm going to take that weapon and I'm going to beat the hell out of that man until he ain't moving no more. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's why I don't play. When men get to raising their voice, I just move on. If a man get to walking up to me, I tell him, back up, move away. Because it triggers something in me. And I have to get a weapon. Sure, I've had a patient in the setting that I work in. Baby, these people are convicted. When I tell you these are some felons in there for murder and some for rape and some for both. And baby, honey, shh. Look, I stay prepared. If I'm prepared in the real world out on the streets, you know what I am in a locked setting. So anyway, let's go to the next person. Rob, you trolling back and forth and you want to beef with Ken's big sis and we ain't got time for that. You keep saying, man, all right, yeah, you stuck. I don't agree with all the bullying displayed by some of these content creators and the subscribe. Okay, calm down. All right, I have to go back to Rob because if I read yours, Ken's big sis, I have to be fair and read Rob's. So Rob says, you keep saying Martell has done nothing. Stop with the gaslighting and lies. Ken's big sis, no, at Rob. I don't agree with all the bullying displayed by some of these content creators and the subscribers. Some believing everything you hear and think for self sometimes. Butterfly, that part, Miss Buddy is a chaos demon. Rob said, Ken's big sis, you don't want to believe anything that Martell has done wrong. No one is lying on him. We can see and hear. Quan S said, hi, Ken's big sis. I never said he did nothing wrong. I said he's not done anything recent. Reading is fundamental. Ooh, y'all got all this stuff down here. Lord, she is back finding a reason to have problems with Letitia. Oh, Lord. There go the dog screaming. You know what? I'm gonna... Okay, yeah. We not getting no anywhere. Just attacks, you guys. All right. If I didn't get to you, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. But anyway, I'm misbehaving. Name of this channel is Misbehaving is Fun, where I talk about real people, real problems, and real drama. And hey, even celebrities are real people too. Y'all have a beautiful day. Hit the like and subscribe. Goodbye.